Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another FIFA 22 ratings predictions video. And today I'm very excited. We're going to be doing my team, Chelsea Football Club. We're going to be going through the starting 11, the strongest starting 11 in my opinion, and 3 subs. So that's 14 rating predictions in this video, and I'm very excited for it. Guys, as with all these rating prediction videos, it's a very good conversation, football-based topic. I want to know all your opinions, if you agree with my ratings, if you don't, let me know everything down below. Also, if you guys could hit a big thumbs up on the video and importantly subscribe, that would be fantastic. We're trying to hit 21,000 before FIFA 22. Can we do it? It's a stretch, but if everyone watching right now subscribes, we can. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into these ratings. FIFA 21 is here. Don't waste your money on FIFA points. Go to MMOPO.com and get cheap, fast and safe FIFA 21 coins. Use code OzNoz to get 8% off your order. Link in the description. Up first in goal we have Edu Mendy. Now this guy came in for a struggling Kepa and oh my god, he has been sensational. He won goalkeeper of the tournament in the Champions League, or Euro goalkeeper of the year I think it was. One of those. He's been excellent. I mean, we had a sensational defensive record when we won the Champions League throughout the entire tournament, and he's just been so solid. Kepa's never getting his place back, which isn't surprising, but he is fantastic. I'm going up 2 ratings from a 79 to an 81. Genuinely, I could have him going a lot higher. I think he's going to be fantastic. I think he's going to have another flawless season with Chelsea, in my opinion. He's very good and definitely deserves that up 2 rating. Next we have Ben Chilwell. Now I think this guy would genuinely have a lot more plaudits if Luke Shaw didn't exist. I think Luke Shaw has quite rightfully taken a lot of the attention away from him, because during the Euros Chilwell had some injuries, had the corona issue at one point, so he didn't necessarily play all the games, and Luke Shaw has been sensational, so not many people have been talking about him. But I genuinely think he's been unbelievable for Chelsea, really good. He's still fairly young, he's still got so much to grow. I think he deserves a 1 upgrade for last season's performance. Played very well, scored some that crucial goal in the Champions League quarter final, I believe it was. Overall a fantastic player, and a player that has a lot of potential for club and country, so up 1 he goes. Next we have El Capitano, we have Azpi. Absolute legend, this guy. Now, it might surprise you I'm keeping him at 84 to 84. That's not saying that he hasn't had a sensational season. This guy is unbelievable. He's going up age, but he's staying unbelievable. Like, basically, the right centre-back position in the back 5 really suits him. He's almost world-class in that position, I'm not going to lie. Now, the reason I'm keeping him at 84, A, is because he's getting older. FIFA don't really, give you that many good ratings as you get, towards his age. Secondly, 84 is a really high rating for a defender, so I think it's really appropriate. I was going to give it 85, but I thought I'd try and be as non-biased as possible in this video, so I'm going to just stick him at 84. Next, we have Andres Christensen, who is quite quickly becoming one of my favourite Chelsea players. He is going to have a breakthrough season this season, in my opinion. I mean, he was already sensational last year, sometimes keeping Thiago Silva out of the team, the absolute legend that he is. I thought he was just absolutely fantastic, and he's deserved to go up 2 ratings in my humble opinion. Learning off Thiago Silva this season, getting a lot more of that main spot in the middle centre-back, he is just fantastic. The Danish Maldini, as I call him, and I genuinely think if he continues at the way he's growing, he will be an 83 rated in FIFA 23. That's how promising I reckon his rise is going to be. Next, we have an absolute legend in Antonio Rudiger. Love the guy, love the guy. He's got heart and soul and passion and the cojones, if you know what I mean. He's just everywhere. He loves it. He's been playing for the German national team as well. He's just been absolutely fantastic, and he was so key to us winning the Champions League and doing what we did in the Premier League as well. I think he, again, is just a really crucial person in that change room. I've got him going up 1 to 82. I genuinely believe that's just quite fair. Because, I mean, a lot of these guys realistically are going to be going up. We're the champions of Europe. I mean, as simple as that. If you're champions of Europe and you're in the first team, you've probably played quite well, and you probably deserve an upgrade because you've got that Champions League trophy in your cupboard. Next, we have Reece James. I've got him going up from a 77 to an 81. I could have gone mental and had him go up to something like an 82, 83. I didn't want to push it too hard. I've going up 4 to 81, as I said. This guy is different gravy, different gravy. Now, the issue as well, as I was talking about with Chilwell, with Shaw, is England have the most sensational collection of right backs. So it might be hard for him to get past Trent, because Trent is a world-class player as well, and players like that. But for Chelsea, oh, we have a right back for the next decade who is going to be unbelievable. Next up, we have Jorginho, who won the UEFA's Player of the Year. Would you believe it? Now, obviously, that's just European competitions. He's a sensational European player. He's all right in the Prem, but unbelievable in European competitions like the Euros and the Champions League and things like that. I've got him going up 1. Obviously, deserves a 1 upgrade. Could see him in 85, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if FIFA will do that. Midfield is a hard one with, like, if they go up too much. I'm not sure. I've got him going as like a very calm 84. I could see 85, but I think 84 would be spot on for him. Next, we got N'Golo Kante, who he's the best. He's the best around now. His rating was already 88, which is very, very high. I think he deserves an upgrade for how unbelievable he was in the Champions League, and every time he plays for Chelsea, he's just mind-numbingly world class. The issue is, if he was 85 rated and had been performing like he was, I'd push him up like maybe to 86, 87. Like, he'd deserve an upgrade. Because he's 88, I'm going to keep him the same. It's kind of the same logic as Aspi. 88 is so high rated and he deserves that 88. But he doesn't necessarily deserve to go to an 89, but he deserves to be upgraded, if that makes any sense. So we're going to keep him at 88, but what a sensational player he is. Next, we have my favourite Chelsea player at the club, Mason Mount. He's an 80 rated, and he's going to an 83 in my opinion. He's going to be a board. That's right. We love Mason Mount. I mean, it's mental that we've signed hundreds of millions worth of players, and he, in my eyes, is the first name on the team sheet. You simply can't start a Chelsea game, especially a big Chelsea game, without him on the side. He is so integral to Tuchel's basically the way he sees football. Mountain is so imperative to that, joining the midfield to the attack, and even joining the midfield to the defence sometimes. He's just everywhere. Hopefully he can just clock up some more goals and assists this season. That'll be absolutely fantastic. If he could be getting like close to 10 and 10 in each, or maybe like 10 assists, definitely, that would be fantastic. But yeah, a massive year for him, and I think he's just going to go from strength to strength. Next up, we have the guy who scored the Champions League winning goal, King Kai Havertz, absolute legend, the German beast. Now, this guy is quite similar to my theories on Azpilicueta and Kante, because he's at quite a high rating already at 85. I think he's just going to maintain 85. I think his first, let's say, 2/3 season were quite average, and then his last third was just brilliant. He came to life, and just you start seeing the real Kai Havertz. And I think this season we're going to see a lot of special things from him, already scoring a goal against Liverpool already, which is absolutely fantastic. So I think he's going to just stay at 85, but a lot of potential in the future. He's so young still, which is mental. But I could see him going up to 86. Who knows? But 85, remaining 85, I think is pretty fair at the moment. Next, we have our new signing. I've got him on the back of my new away shot, Big Romelu Lukaku. I've got him going from an 85 to an 87. Genuinely, I thought about putting him at 88. I think 87's fair. Up to 87. He's going to get a lot of informs, I reckon, next year. So I think they'll probably want to put him a bit lower. A +2 rating. He was sensational in the Serie A last year, winning Inter Milan their first league in a fair bit of time. He's a natural goal scorer, 100 million signing. I can't wait to see him play for Chelsea. He is the thing we need to bang the ball in the back of the net, play against all those low blocks, play against all those other teams. He's going to be sensational. Up to for Big Rom. Next, we have Thiago Silva, very similar to a lot of the cases that I've already said. I've got him going from 85, staying at 85. I mean, he just had a fantastic first season at Chelsea. Really helped us win the Champions League with maturity and everything that he brought to the dressing room. Didn't do necessarily enough to really get up the ratings. Also, he's 36, so they don't really put older players up ratings that much. Didn't do anything to deserve downgrade, so he's keeping at 85 for me. Next is Mateo Kovacic. I've got him going from an 83 to an 84. One of my favourite players at Chelsea. I think he's so underrated by even Chelsea fans themselves, and people outside Chelsea as well. This guy is, I think our best midfield. Our best midfield sometimes has him in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. I just love the way. I love how physical he is, and I think he is one of the best ball carriers in the entire world. Really impressed me once again, and I've got him going from an 83 to an 84. Last but not least, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Timo the Burner Werner. I've got him staying at 85 from 85. Again, didn't do anything for me to even think about having him go down to an 84, but didn't necessarily just go mental enough to get an upgrade to an 86. I think he plays like an 85 rated player. There's obviously loads of banter about him missing loads of stuff, but if you know ball, then you know how crucial he is to our attack. You know how how much he helps us getting in behind. I think he's actually going to play quite well in a couple of games this season, feeding off Lukaku. I'm keeping 85, and I've got a lot of promise for this guy. So guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Drop a like, subscribe down below if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Peace.